would be lying if I said that I knew who Pacita was, let alone to say that I'm a big fan of paintings, which is weird since I'm a filmmaker. My favorite filmmaker, Stanley Kubrick, and many other greats, they love paintings. The moment I set foot on Pacita's exhibition, I understand why. Before Pacita, I looked at paintings as just pretty pictures. But I never really understood how some people feel moved by just looking at a painting. As I immersed myself on Pacita's art, I felt it. I now can relate when people say that the painting speaks to them. Because after seeing Immigrant's Experience and Social Realism series, I felt like I was looking at a mirror. Pacita's work is hypnotic. There's a deep subject matter in her pieces, but it's covered with vibrant and stunning colors. Her piece, Marcos and His Cronies, is a good example of that. During the Ferdinand Marcos regime, Philippines was in a very dark times. Philippines was colonized by multiple countries that caused blood on the streets and mountains. But to have the country's leader and his cronies commit devastating actions to the country and its people is just sickening and raging. Tens of thousands of Filipinos suffered from the kleptocracy of these individuals. Individuals whose job is to protect and serve the country. They abused their power, imprisoning opponents, and using the money of the people for their own benefit. Pacita said in her interviews that art is documentation. Art is for other people, not just for yourself. She also said that she has a social responsibility as an artist. Pacita's pieces are not just pretty pictures. It is also a story that exists up until the modern day. Like this picture, Watching and Waiting. Abuse to human rights and violence still happens today. Families are still being stripped of their freedom, future, and their life. Pacita is not afraid to be vulnerable. She used her artistry and her voice to challenge us, to look at what is happening to our neighbors, our fellow people. But on the other side, Pacita also makes beautifully stunning pieces, from abstract work, portraits, and down to the deep seas. That is the reason why I love her work. It shows a picture of reality as she sees it, whether dark or colorful. Pacita was like a basket filled with the arts of the world. Everywhere she traveled, she picked up the style, artistry, and most importantly, the stories of the countries she has visited. Pacita used all of that experience to mesh it all in her own art, presented in a beautiful painting with a story to tell, to inspire and motivate. Pacita made famous the art of Trapunto Painting. It is a combination of trapunto, a decorative quilted design which creates a 3D-like image, originated in Italy. She then paints on it. On top of that, she also adds buttons, rickracks, sequins, and shells. I admire her. I wish that I had the opportunity to ask her how to be brave, daring, and colorful at the same time. When Pacita was still alive, the curator once told her that her work is more of craftsmanship than quote-unquote high art. It's similar to what is happening today. We have an idea that this should be this and that should be that, and it also can apply to a lot of situations and not just art. For me, as a creative, I also have an inner battle with my creativity. Should I only stick in this medium? Can I combine it or mash it all together? Or will that be a crime? What Pacita has taught me is that there is no right or wrong way to do it. If you want to be honest with yourself and your art, your way is the only way there is. My favorite line she said was, "I do what I like doing. I'm alive." What all my heroes have in common is all of them create art with a purpose. They use it to change people's lives, to provoke change, and challenge them. The next time someone asks me who my favorite artist is, you know who I'm going to say.
I think filmmakers and painters have a lot of things in common. We both tell people something they don't know.
I got a job in the valley, but today I didn't